Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over and do an update to Monero coin, guys, let you know what's going on. So here's the deal with Monero coin. And by the way, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and new subscribers, I do appreciate you. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel to see if you can possibly make a lot more money in cryptocurrencies. Here's the deal with XMR, guys. So XMR, if you notice, there's an asset that looks sort of kind of like this, has a similar pattern to it. Okay. And what I mean by a similar pattern, it might not look the same right now, but it's going through the same process of what I'm looking at. It's called XRP. XRP and Monero. You see, Monero had this massive wave run from 15 all the way up to here. Just massive. That is a massive run, guys. And now it's over here, in my opinion. What it's doing is a wave 5, in my opinion, over here. So you got a wave over here. This doesn't make a lot of sense because you don't have price action over here. It came up onto there. You can see how it bounced off the top of that wave, and now it's going up over here. And more than likely, in my opinion, this is an ending diagonal for Monero. So once it gets up here, from these areas of $100, it gets back up to just beyond all-time highs of $600 to $700. It's going to be a correction, just like that, guys. You can see this in the RSI on the weekly third wave peak there, and then it kept going up. You see your bearish divergence, and then it went over here. Now there's going to be an argument that this is just all one cycle, and it could be. However, I don't think so, just based on this price action back here. Okay, more than likely it's taking this into consideration back here. So like a 1-2, even though you don't have it back there, but you have it in the RSI. So 1-2, a 3, back down for a 4, and it's finishing off a 5 up to there, and then correct. Now, one of the things with XMR, and I'm bringing up XMR, in my opinion, right now, in these bearish times, this is probably, out of all the cryptocurrencies, this is probably, if you will, I'm going to use the word safer. It's probably a little bit safer than some of those altcoins that are like 450 or 700 on the list. This one right here is, in my opinion. Now, taking an overall look at that, you guys see that also the pattern too, that classical technical analysts would see. You see that it's a cup and there's a handle. There's a cup, there's your handle. So it's boom, going up there. They would see that. And there's other things too. I'm going to show you some nice confluence when there. So XMR went to that wave, and now it's corrected that wave. That wave goes with this wave right here. I checked it out. It's about 400 days. This wave's about 250 days. The reason this wave is a lot longer in time than that wave is because this wave went so high. So what did it have to do? Correct all the way back down to the channel. As I go up here, up a little bit, correcting down the channel. This is a throw under. In my opinion, this is what's called a throw under. And when you see these throw unders, just a little FYI, you see throw unders, they go outside the channel. Normally on a second wave. Why? Because they're going to do a massive third wave up. And XMR is kind of in that area too. It seems like it's a little bit outside the channel. And it's going to go up right over here, in my opinion, in its next wave run. So it'll be a solid play for, let's say, what are you looking at right there? You know, maybe 5x, possibly. Depends on how bullish it gets. 4 or 5x-ish, 6, 7. I know some people are going to say it's going to do a moonshot. Probably not, guys. Put that channel right there on your, you're going to trade this coin, put your channel on there and just watch it. You'll see it, and you'll see a topping pattern. All you have to do is put the channel, let you know. Free. This is all for free. Put the channel on there, and you see the topping pattern, and then you go down here and check the RSI, and you'll see, oh, bearish divergence. There you go. Top of the channel. Boom. Get out. That simple. So the other thing is, too, I was mentioning about Bitcoin. People are trading Bitcoin. It's like really difficult asset to trade, in my opinion. I mean, not difficult, but there's easier assets. This is the asset I was telling people to short. XMR was more predictable. You could short it on the way down. I thought it was more predictable, made it a little bit more fun. When XMR is going down, you could trade it. And then also, too, with XMR, you could get more gains with it. It would drop more than Bitcoin, a little bit more. So that's how I take on XMR. Let's go and dig into its little wave that it has going on in here right now, okay? So the other thing is, too, actually, let me go back out to a 3-day chart. I want to show you guys something, all right, on this wave that it's doing right here that's in this channel. Now, you see this area right here that it came down to, which would be a fourth wave correction. You see where it landed? Over here on top of what? Wave 1. Boom. wave one, came right into it, bounced out of there, okay? So that's good confluence right there, in my opinion, okay? And then also too, I'm gonna go out to, let me go into a 12-hour chart and show you something right here. These moves, it likes to do diagonals. So you can see this move right here. This is an ending diagonal, massive ending diagonal that it did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down to there aggressively. So this ending diagonal right there has ended something. And in this, it had a little miniature ending diagonal in that wave. You can see with an ending diagonal, and then it made that move, another ending diagonal to probably to complete this sequence. All right, so now we're in this sequence right here that it did off the bottom. You take a look at this sequence and you see its highest peak is right about there. So that's probably a third wave right there, came down and finished off a fifth wave. So let's throw a Fibonacci extension on there. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that out for now, guys. Leave that out, the wick, and just take a look at that. It's not going to be too strong off the bottom, so I'm going to take it off log and take a look. 1, 2, and then barely hit 1 point, right below 1.618, and probably finish something up either in this area or that area. But you can see 2.27. So yeah, I feel good that that was an impulse move, guys. That was an impulse move. And now it's in a correction. So you see the difference between this impulse move and what happened afterwards. Okay, you see this impulsive move like this. This is probably an ABC. Well, no, impulsive move up. It looks like no, probably more of a three-wave swing if you take a look at that, and then aggressive down. This one over here, a little bit different. Impulsive move up, and now it's correcting it. Okay, so the area that it corrected, let me put it back on log. The area that it corrected to, this is your fourth wave area. That's where they like to go up and then come back to that fourth wave area. So it could be in the target area already with the shallow correction. So, you know, it's 0.382. That's not very deep. It's not very deep for a second wave. Let me take it off log and check that. So it's hit 50%. Yeah, 50%. So I would say these areas right here is maybe an area. Now come back to 786 off a log. It could do that, so you want to be careful of that. But I think this is a solid play on the, you know, I say safer, but for cryptocurrencies, a little bit safer. You know, you could be looking at something like that for XMR. But it's looking pretty good as a three-wave swing right here. Check that, 3, like so. And I'll throw a fib on that move to see what that's all about. Yeah, it could have a little more downside. 132, and it could drop to 112. 132 to 112, guys. This would be the target area for this area. Come down for I would be checking it out, and that could be it. I don't think so. I think it's got a little bit more to go. Checking out the RSI down there. You know, it has this area right here, and then you can see from there to there, you have a little bit of a divergence. You really want to see it come down and take that out. So more than likely, it could be 1, 2, and then make it another wave down there, in my opinion. So, all right, guys, that's the end of my video on XMR. If you made it all the way to the end, do appreciate you. And drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.